Today's project is going to be to replace the clutch cable on my 2008 Yamaha Vstar Silverado. First thing I'm going to do is take off these two bolts right here and right here. That'll drop the kickstand down and get that out of the way. Then I'm going to take this cover off right here. So rather than take the kickstand all the way off, I just took one bolt off and let it pivot out, and that is just to give me access to this bolt right here. The bolt size for the kickstand would take a 14mm socket. And using a 5mm Allen wrench, I have the 3 bolts here out of the cover, and I have one more right here that needs to come out. Now, with those 4 out, you'd think that that cover would want to come out, but in typical Yamaha engineering, I'm going to have to take this cover off right here. And with the cover off, that exposes our clutch cable right here. And now I'm going to take this nut off with a 12mm socket. And that allows the clutch lever to come off freely, and you simply take it off, remove it from the cable. And now you simply pull the cable out, just like that. And let's see, take it out of the harness right here. And feed the cable through the loop. And take it out of the little clip here. Now I'm up at the handlebars here. We'll just pull the dust boot back and loosen the jam nut. Okay. And with the jam nut loose, we should just be able to unthread the clutch cable. Bring it around, and it just pops out. There you go. Now I need to take the cable adjuster off, because I need to put that on the new cable. And you can see there's a groove there and a groove in the lock nut there. You just need to line those and it'll come right off the cable. And that's what it looks like when it's off the cable. Then the next thing we need to do is remove this dust boot. We're going to reuse that. And that just pops right off the cable. I'm going to take the new cable and feed the old dust boot onto the cable. And then we want to put the adjuster on. And we want to orient the adjuster so the knurled part is on the left side. Let's run it through the cable and turn the jam nut, that'll hold it on. And then we're going to feed our clutch cable through the clutch lever and just swing it around like so. And then we're going to start threading the adjuster. And I ran that all the way up, but we're going to have to come back and adjust that later. And we're going to wait to put the dust boot on till we get the cable tension adjusted. And then we're going to reassemble the cable in the clip here. We're going to feed the cable through the eye. Like so. And we're going to feed it through the hole in the case here. Put it in the clip. Alright. Now I'm going to put my clutch cable through the slot on the clutch arm here. And there's little flats on the clutch shaft and flats on the clutch arm, and they have to be matched up. Just like that. I'll take my washer and my nut and put that back on. Tighten that up. And I'll take the return spring and hook that up. Put that on. Okay. Now we're ready to put the covers back on. And now it's time to put the big cover on. I got this area cleaned up a little bit. I like to take the opportunity when stuff is apart to clean up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with taking a little pride and ownership and keeping your bike clean. Now to put this larger cover on, we have 4 bolts that will go in right here. And now we're going to put our kickstand back on. And now with the kickstand back on, I'm going to put the kickstand down so it doesn't tip over when I let it down off the jack. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the clutch lever free travel. The specifications for that are 0.20 to 0.39 inches. So what they want is they want 0.2 inches to 0.39 inches from this position to this position of free travel. And the way we're going to get that is by adjusting the cable adjuster right here. By turning the cable adjuster out, we can see now I've taken just about all the free travel out, so that's too far. So I'll move it back in. Now I'm going to set mine a little closer to the 0.20 range because the cables will stretch a little bit as they wear. Then what I'm going to do is take the jam nut and lock that down so the cable doesn't move and loosen. Then I'm going to slide the dust boot over the cable to keep moisture and dirt out. And the last thing will be to take it for a test ride. Pretty simple job.